beautiful parable, well known to many of us, I'm sure. Faith is a mysterious thing. Ultimately, faith is a mystery known only to God. And growing in faith even more so. There's a beautiful prayer that reminds us that when we pray, we often pray not just for the shepherds of the church, but we also pray for those whose faith is known only to God. I once read about the anonymous Christian, those who live by the gifts of the Holy Spirit, even when they don't acknowledge Jesus. I'm sure you all know people like that. Good, loving, kind people who might not profess faith and yet live faithful lives. Faith is indeed a mysterious thing. It's a mystery known only to God. In the Gospel today, that well-known parable, I believe, is a comment about faith and growing faith. And we get this in Paul's letter to the Romans. We get Paul talking about living in the world and being of flesh and sinful, or being living in the spirit. And for me, this is a comment from Paul on that, being faithful to God or being faithful to the world. So we have this wonderful parable preached by Jesus that we heard today in the Gospel. And a bit that we didn't hear was where the disciples asked Jesus to explain it. And in a sense, it's one of their questions is, why do we speak in parables? I mean, Paul, when you listen to the reading that Bev wrote, I sometimes find Paul talks in circles. I don't know if you find that as well. But Jesus spoke in parables, and the disciples say, well, why are you speaking in parables? Why not just lay it down, black and white? This is the way it is. This is what I want you to do. And in a sense, that's because I think Jesus preached in parables. Because faith does not always offer easy solutions to complex questions. The grey areas of life are often most precisely where there is room for faith to grow and mature. Life as an adult is often not black and white, yes or no, right or wrong. It's complex, it's complicated, it's convoluted. And our faith needs to reflect that often as well. It's a mysterious thing, known only to God. So we hear in some of the Gospels echoes of the problems that the early church, in a sense, especially when we look at Paul's readings, but the early church was facing. They came from this Jewish background, most if not all of them. And yet they already were seeing that many of their Jewish brothers and sisters, their peers, their friends, weren't believing, weren't accepting the faith of Jesus Christ. This was a challenge. And this challenge applies to us today, 2,000 years later. We all know people who are good people, kind people, loving people, good friends, do the right thing. And yet, not that they don't come to church, but they don't profess faith. They don't believe. God's good news, in whatever form it comes, is often thwarted, hindered by the world, by the attractions and the allure of the world. Sometimes it's thwarted by people within the church being superficial, maybe being complacent, maybe being comfortable. We certainly know that the last couple of months has nudged every one of us to be outside of our comfort zone. Hands up those of you who have live streamed something watched something online in the last 3 months, whether it be on Facebook, Zoom, YouTube, we've been forced into this new world. Cash is no longer king. We've been, told to put everything on the plastic, the tap, line up, keep our distance, have markings on floors. We've all been nudged out of our comfort zone. But sometimes, I think that's a good thing, often. But God's good news is often thwarted by when the church is superficial, when the church is complacent and comfortable. The good news, the reception of the good news is also hindered by the attraction of the world. When we seek status, when we seek wealth, when we seek power and influence. And these are human dilemmas. They're universal, and they cross time and space. Prevalent then, in Jesus' day, in Paul's day, and in our day today. Faith of the church. The challenge of living faithful lives, and how to grow the church in faith. So how does this apply to you, to me? What can we learn from Paul's writings and the gospel read today? I believe it is a great blessing to each and every one of us, whether at home or here. We have heard the message of Jesus and responded to that message in faith. And this is not a result of our virtue, but of God's mercy. It is not through our actions, but through the love and grace of God. While some people believe and others don't, is a mystery known only to God. Well, I certainly don't know the answer. Maybe you do. You can send me an email and tell me why. But regardless, it is not our place to judge. It is our place to live our lives faithfully. We are invited by our God, imbued with the power of the Holy Spirit, to make faith attractive to others. That doesn't mean it falls solely on us to grow the church. The church is the body of Christ. The church is part of God's mission. So we are called to do what we can to make the faith attractive. For some people, as an example, you and me, our lives might be the only gospel that they will ever hear. We may be the only letter from God that they ever read. It might be us that brings God's real and tangible love for the first time into their lives. Many of us sitting here grew up in a Christian culture. Grew up, and I know not all, grew up in Christian families, but that is often part of our upbringing. And we are amazed when we hear people today not knowing the Christmas story, the real Christmas story, or the Easter story, or any of the Old Testament narratives. But this is the world that we live in. And so often it falls upon us to live our lives faithfully, being good news to others. We may be the only gospel they hear. We may be the only letter from God that they read. We may be the only people that bring real and tangible love into their lives. So I want to conclude there with these thoughts. Faith is a gift and a blessing. It's not something that we've earned. It's not something that we've done. It's a gift. Our challenge to be as faithful as we can, our challenge is to be as faithful as we can in order to be good news to others. Not just to bring the good news, but to be good news in others' lives. Each of us, through our baptism, is called to be a disciple and an evangelist in our own way. And I know that word might make some people feel uncomfortable, but we are called to spread God's good news, whether through word or through action. And my last point I've said many times before, let us never forget that we have been blessed so as to be a blessing. Our faith in our lives is a blessing. Wouldn't it be wonderful if those good friends of ours, those loving, kind, wonderful people who don't have faith, wouldn't it be a blessing if they came to faith? Leave you with those thoughts. Amen.